Get out of this bitch town.
99X at the Masquerade Music Park for the Honda Civic Tour. Brennan and John have a
What city did you have the most fun in on tour? Asks Sarah.
I have the answer.
Okay.
That is a trick question because, you know, the point of us being on tour is bringing the fun into each city that we go into.
You just said
No, I didn't.
You did. You said
Each city. Each city.
Well, what are you guys doing after the Civic Tour? Ryan, what are you doing after the Civic Tour?
I think this is his way of saying he's gonna rest. Yes, Brennan?
Ryan, I like your dog Hobo, but why did you name him Hobo?
Hobo's a girl. Hobo's a girl, and she just lives like a hobo. She sometimes doesn't get fed or she smells bad, and, you know, she's just along for the ride. So she's kind of a hobo.
If you weren't famous, what do you think you would be doing now?
Trying to get famous. Somehow.
I would do anything to be a star. Anything.
If you're watching this, I'll do anything to be on TV. Anything. No, I actually don't give a shit.
Yeah. Next question.
I know. That's why we're giving you these crazy answers.
Yeah.
Ni hao, China. We're Panic at the Disco, and you're watching Cena.
And we can't wait to come to China.
But in time we all forgot and we all grew.
I'd probably eat Spencer, just because he's the youngest. So his meat is still the most tender.
So good.
We are watching Spencer Smith and Shane Drake, director.
I'm going to
Bring it back.
Spencer Smith's scene involves him in his bedroom, which is entirely blue. His clock is also larger than most clocks, as you can see yonder.
It's just where I was aiming.
I've got an arrow through my hand. And it's all for the video. For some reason, they always pick Beaton to be a scapegoat. And the guinea pig and everything else. But hey, it goes with the job.
Yeah, I don't have anything clever to say right now, except that my mustache looks pretty cool. I guess it's not really clever, it's just the facts of life.
Break here in between shots, and sometimes you get a little hungry on set, so we move over to the snack table. Hey Shane.
Hey guys,
What are you eating?
want some hummus?
Of course I'd like some hummus.
Eat this. Oh, look at that. You want some hummus?
I'd love some.
Oh, get over here. You're good. I want to put this in.
What's
Get
in
this.
that?
I want to put this hummus in the area. Look at this. How good is that hummus?
You know what I like?
Let me enjoy you eating it. Get close. Let me. Oh, that is so good. That's so.
Probably the Backstreet Boys back in 97, 96, something like that.
Era.
When Aaron Carter opened up for him.
His little brother. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, me and Spencer went to that with his mom. So.
Oh, Ginger? Ginger was there?
Ginger Smith, chaperoning, having a kick-ass time.
What a kick.
I have crazy, my best friend maybe eat bugs or things like that. Tell me what.
I've seen a picture of Spencer completely naked with a snorkel on.
One time,
when we were like 10 years old, we were really into making our own fireworks, and we'd take Piccolo Pete's and we'd hammer them up, and you'd wrap them in duct tape, and if you lit them, they'd explode. But then we filled a big gallon Gatorade bottle half full of gasoline that we put in my lawnmower, and then we put tissue paper down and we taped the Piccolo Pete around the top. So we set it. It was like a bomb, and we set it in the middle of the street, and we lit it, and it blew up, and it flew over to the power box, the gray power box, and then it started burning up the side. And then this like stripper that lived next door to us had a German Shepherd, and she walked out the door and was like, "What the fuck's going on? The fucking power box is like,
I was running away because I thought the thing was gonna explode. And then she grabbed the hose and she put it on, and it made the fire bigger.
Yeah,
and we were like,
because the gasoline spread, and then once it finally got out, there was, for the rest of the time that I lived in that house, there was a giant black stain on the side of the power box. And I was just like, when my mom got home, I was just like, God damn neighborhood hooligans running around with their...
We never got in trouble for that, but we probably will now.
Jello friends are enemies. My New Year's resolution is I'm going to stay healthy this year.
Hey, this is Panic at the Disco, and you're raging with rage. With us. On Rage.
Yeah.
Now. Tonight.
Hey, I'm hosting the show along with my friends here, Panic at the Disco. You're watching Rage.
We'll eat your flesh.
Fuck.
Hey, we're Panic at the Disco. We're eating mother trucking flapjacks on Rage. Fuck. Hey, we're Panic at the Disco and you're watching Rage.
We're gonna give a fart knocker.
Do I look like this? Kinda, actually.
You know, I think you're really starting to offend some people.
That was Chameleonaire with Riding at number 7. Riding. Yeah,
Riding.
That was Chameleonaire with Riding at number 7 on the countdown. Miss Riding. That was Chameleonaire with Rodin at number 7.
Okay, somewhere in between.
This is Riding. With 8. That was Chameleonaire with Riding at number... That was the Red Hot Chili Peppers at number 2.
Chili Peppers. They're like, what? Is that good? That's so bored. So bored.
We started writing. We've rented a big cabin up in the mountains. We were locked up in a cabin away from any people. We all just kind of went a little bit crazy.
We had a lot of fun up there. Back. Maybe it was a bad idea, because that guitar wasn't so bad after all. But I hated it that night, so I burned it alive.
The dream.
Hey, it's JoJo on the radio. I've got Panic at the Disco behind me.
Sleeper hold.
I got it, got him. That's how Panic does with crap face in football.
Just got my ass kicked from Panic at the Disco.
Good time.